Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am so thankful that you've all joined me today on this Zoom call. And my name is Wanda Chavis. For those of you that don't know me, I am from North Carolina, and my husband and I pastored for 40 years in Spring Lake, North Carolina, and now we have retired from pastoring and we're in full-time ministry. So, after a cancer diagnosis at age 48, I went back to school and I learned all I could about how to never get cancer again and how to stay cancer free, and also some alternative methods. I got a Bachelor of Science in Alternative Medicine and a Master's in Public Health Administration. And now I own Picture of Health and Thermography. It's a thermography clinic in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I have a brick and mortar there. And of course, wonderful thing about technology, I can just book my patients when I'm home and still travel with ministry. So we have a wonderful life and I'm blessed. So just to tell you a little bit more about our story, um, this is Jeff and I. This was in the first picture on the left is 2020 when we all thought we were going to die. We were eating bread and cake. Remember that? And so we gained, well, we were already had some weight on us, but we just lost track of everything, gained some more weight. This is a picture of Easter 2024, where we had actually been a whole year just going to the gym, trying to get healthy. My husband had a personal trainer, and come to find out he had insulin resistance, and I had other issues, so neither one of us were able to get any weight off. So this was us at Easter, and then here we are. We joined Partner Co. in July of 2024, and this company is amazing. It's very committed to um, helping us get to optimal health for our age. So uh, we a lot of times look at our health and the way we deal with health issues is kind of like the same concept of if you have um, a dirty fish tank, you wouldn't drug the fish, you would clean the tank, right? So lifestyle modification should be the cornerstone of treatment, and a lot of times it's not. They just push another prescription on you, or even, activities that aren't really helping with the problem. We treat symptoms in our healthcare system. So here are some symptoms of hormone imbalance that you may even be dealing with, or know someone that may be dealing with some of these. I did not know that I had cortisol issues until January of 2024, when I had not been able to lose any weight. The way I always could just hop on a keto diet and lose, 20 pounds. But after 2 years of doing that, I would lose 5 and gain 7. Every time I traveled, I'd gain like the weight I had lost and 2 more pounds. So finally, my doctor, I went thinking I had messed my body up, and she did tests and said that my cortisol levels were extremely high. So at 65, I thought, well, I'm 66 now, but at that point, I was just getting ready to turn 65, and I thought hormones were not a problem in my life anymore. But there's a lot of other hormones besides estrogen that we deal with. So all of these different symptoms here are because of a hormone imbalance. So if we can treat those hormones, look what happens. Summer of 2020 all the way to fall of 24, just um, starting in July. By the end of the year, Jeff and I both lost over 30 pounds. We're now both over 40 pounds now, and just feel incredible. This was just in this, I think, September of 24. So we were down about, I don't know, maybe 30 pounds each. And then this is my before and after pictures. This was January on the right of 2025. So that was earlier this year. And like I said, we've lost the weight, but the inches that have come off because of this amazing formula that I'm going to talk to you about today have blown our minds. So when you look back at, summer of 2020 and you look at me in January, that's like the inches, the inflammation that's gone, it's just mind-boggling. This first picture over here on the left was actually in June of 2024. So it was right when I was just getting started on the drops. And of course, my pictures before and after. I posted this picture here in the middle, these two before and afters, and I posted it on Facebook and said, guess how many pounds? And at that point, I think I was at 27 pounds, and nobody guessed less than 50 because of the inches. So if you're looking for something to help you with your abdominal weight, which is where the hardest part area to get weight off, this may just be what you need. Jeff's insulin belly is gone in December 23 on the left, and then July of 25, 1 year out. And in December, the year of 23, he was with a personal trainer all year. He worked out 3 times a week. It was crazy. His belly just would not move, but we didn't realize it was an insulin issue. So here we go. So this company, we have over 100 products, and they're all multi-billion-dollar industries. So they're mega trends, whether it's weight management, dietary supplements, personal care, energy, whatever, skincare. We have all of these in our company. So I have just diverted all my shopping over here, just like you would with, Sam's or Costco. I get the products from myself, but they're also very pure. Our company's so committed to making sure that our products are healthy and the best of the best. So our top selling product is the weight loss, but we also have collagen, we have gut health, we have healthy energy, and all of these are incredible products. It's a huge blessing and benefit to be able to get things at cost, but also the fact that there are clinical studies, testing, and they are all created in a registered FDA facility. And all of these seals are very important in the natural care, natural holistic health world. But there's so many benefits to these drops that I'm going to talk to you about. We do have, like I said at the beginning, we do have some lifestyle modification that we do because we want to make sure that we're putting into our bodies what we need to be healthy and have energy and not, pollute the fish tank, but clean the fish tank. But with the drops and with diet, you lose weight twice as fast and you lose inches in the areas that you really need to. So these drops are balanced different areas of hormones, appetite, energy, your metabolic rate, your mood. There's so much support for different hormone and organ groups that I can't even list them all here. But the big thing it does, it helps stabilize your blood sugar so that it actually curbs your appetite and you don't have those cravings caused by those spikes that happen with your insulin. There is an approved food list, and there's lots of food on this list. And trust me, we do not want you to go hungry. We want you to eat when you're hungry. But if you eat, 85, 90% of the time off of this list, you will lose faster. Men lose a lot faster than women. And I was, a little disappointed because my husband lost so much faster than me. But I have hormones that he doesn't have. I have issues going on that he doesn't have. So that second drop that we're taking, it has a methylated B12 in it that you can usually only get with a shot. So that B12 with the ashwagandha and all that helps with our moods and helps us with our energy levels. So all of them work together with this food list. It's just amazing. It's the easiest program I've ever been on, especially with my life and my travel and all those things together. I can always find something healthy to eat and I stay full. The good thing about these drops, it's not just me and Jeff. We've shared these with so many of our friends, like Mike and Anna, and they have both lost so much weight and look so good. This was just 1 month out, y'all, and their bellies, their waistline just just reappeared. So Philip is a friend of my husband's. He lost 12 pounds and he lost like 7 inches in his waist. And he's like, I'll be honest with you, I really didn't stick much to that food plan. But this is exactly what he needed to get his insulin resistance in check. Elizabeth is one of my dear friends. I did not know her before the drops, but when she called me, she was recovering from long COVID. She was 3 weeks on a ventilator and had even over a year and a half later, just still had no life. She was pretty much just confined to her home and with no energy. The long COVID, she had to retire from her RN nursing job, and now she has lost now over, I think she's right at 40 pounds now. She sent me a text the other day to update me. She said, I was hoping to get there by my birthday, but I'm almost, I think she has 1 pound to be at 40 pounds, and her birthday's in February. So January, February. So I'm excited for her. She's usually on this call. I don't know if she's on here yet today or not, but she got her life back and her health back, and she has done an amazing job, just with her diet and her health. This is Brandy. She's also on our team. She may be on the call. Brandy's lost over 20 pounds, a couple dress sizes, but her big testimony is her migraines are gone and her diverticulitis is completely healed. She's usually in and out of the hospital several times a year, and these drops have miraculously helped her heal those issues. And Jelaine is on the call. This is her and her friend Debbie. I love it when friends partner together. Jelaine joined with me, and then she got Debbie, and they've both lost over 20 pounds. I always thought they were skinny and didn't need to lose any weight because I had so much more to lose, but they look amazing. Jelaine is here on the call. Maybe we can have her pipe in with some other things that she's noticed besides the weight. Jelaine, you want to say anything real quick? Are you able to? You're muted.
Yeah, the stomach issues as well, the diverticulitis. I suffered with that for a long time. Kept me out of the hospital. My doctor was great, but I still was not completely over that. So that kept the weight on for me. When I started these products, it changed everything. That brain fog for me, the energy level at 74. And now that they've added the Everglow stuff for your skin, oh my, I'm 25 again, so I feel good about that. But yeah, yeah. And my MOA, I mean, what do you want me to talk about? I can talk about it
Well,
all.
yeah, I'm going to talk about MOA later too, but
Good.
like I said, there's 100 products here, y'all, but some of them are just so phenomenal. The first 3 months, I think Jelaine and I both were just on the drops.
Yeah.
But then we started adding the other things. Like I said, we're supplement queens. We got stuff from all our Ancient Nutrition, Amazon, Dr. Axe. So when
Hmm.
we found out about these how amazing these products were, we started diverting our spending. And what's so amazing, Jelaine and I both were like, I've been on these other products for like a year, and I have never felt if I am I, is it doing me any good or not? But with every product we add, it's like, what in the world? This company, y'all, they are so committed to us to make sure that we have the best product, and so much research, and we get to talk to the scientists, to the doctors, and ask them questions. We can text and get information about specific situations. Of course, we don't claim to heal. We're not doctors. We are not, but we do have access to doctors and RNs that can give us very good information to help. Oh, Elizabeth is on too. Okay, great, Elizabeth. Um, I Let me see. The next one is Brittany Lunsford. If you know anybody that has PCOS, she has been our expert with this. She's lost quite a bit of weight, and she has some other health issues too that the drops have helped her with. The last time I heard from her, she was down over 115 pounds. So She's healing her body, she's losing weight and helping others. She's an amazing spokesperson for the PCOS community. Also, I met Kim. Kim is off disability. She's lost over 120 pounds. She has muscular dystrophy and is not able to exercise because of her weak, how muscular dystrophy causes a weakness. But she's doing amazing with these products. And she's actually started selling them and promoting them and helping other people get started with them, and was making so much money. She went and said, you know what? I don't need your disability anymore. And they didn't know what to do with her because they'd never had anybody come and ask to get off disability before. But she's a sweetheart. I love Kim. Also, Randy, men lose so much faster. Randy lost 157 pounds in 6 months, y'all. 6 months. Basically just following the food plan, 90% of the time, and doing the drops 3 times a day. If you get these drops in your body, they do work. This is a great story here from Shanice. She's down 27 pounds, but look at her A1C from 13.2 to 6.8. Her doctor is very pleased and just says, just keep doing whatever you're doing because it's working. Tracy has lost 17 pounds, but her thyroid levels are back to normal. So she's been able to get off of thyroid medication along with her doctor's advice. Dr. Crystal Vance has lost more weight than she actually weighs. And she's retired from her chiropractor practice and now travels and works and trains for our company. She's on our our physician council. And if you want any information about the health benefits of this, she has some great videos out there I can link you up to. So good to hear a doctor that has used the product and lost the weight on the product. This is my mentor, Susan Frank. She is retired from being an RN because of her children. She said, I always wanted to be a mom. And when I had my children, I really wanted to be with them. And being an RN, they were like, oh, you don't have any days off. And she had a baby in the hospital. And they were like, no, you can't get time off. Well, she found this company and started working with it. She lost 48 pounds. That was 8 years ago. She's kept it off. She is one of the top producers in this company, and she is our fearless leader of Team Unstoppable. So you'll hear more, if you stick around, you'll hear more about Susan Frank. A lot of times she hops on this call with us, but I'm not sure if she has today or not. But let me see. If you're there, Susan, just pipe in. Okay, so where do you see yourself getting started? Some of you are already on the drops and you're just a retail customer. That's great. Sonia's a retail customer. She's lost weight. She's dropped several sizes and feels like a brand new woman. So she's lost over 10 pounds, but 11 inches. Y'all, that's crazy. So she just got on the drops for a couple months, lost the weight, and she's doing amazing. Some people uh, want to save some money. If you're going to need to be on the drops, it takes about 90 to 120 days to really balance all of your body systems. So this is a great place to start. You can go on to our one of our websites and order the product from the company and get a 15% discount if you have them sent to you monthly. So, and like, again, over 100 products you can do that with. You can get your drops and any of your other, oh, my brain just went dead. Any of your other support products with this subscribe and save. Option number 3 is to partner with us. And this is, I always want a deal. I want the best deal. So if I can get it wholesale and, pay a little bit up front, that's what I want to do. So our company, for $29.95, you can open your own virtual business. You can buy the drops wholesale and with a bulk privilege, which means you can get, the business includes a website, a back office, an app on your phone. You can totally do your business from your phone anywhere, and just amazing marketing tools. For example, with the wholesale and bulk pricing, instead of buying drops for 167 from me or one of our retail brand partners, you can get them from the company at wholesale for $371 if you buy four. So it's basically like you're paying 371, you use one, you sell the other three and pay for your product. You know, it's like you're getting one free. So this is a way to get your product free, but also share. I'm going to tell you right now, there are people out there in your life right now that they want to join you in this journey, and I just ordered a 4-pack. Before my 4-pack even came, I had like 5 people that wanted to join me. So I ordered another 4-pack and then another 10-pack. And then, so we also turn our social media into profit by just sharing on social media every now and then. How many of you on this call today heard about this from just watching one of our social media um, outlets and seeing us saying, look how much weight I've lost, or I feel so great. So this is so easy. This is a app on your phone, and somebody might text you and say, hey, tell me about the drops. You just click a button and it completely generates the answer. They might say, what about my prescription? I have this or that. You push a button, it generates the answer. And then our social media posts are already made up for us, week 1, week 2, week 3. And these are all, you don't have to wait for you to get a story, for you to get weight loss. You can show pictures of people like me, like Jelaine, who have been on the product and have a story. So you use our story from the beginning to get yourself started and get people interested in those other products that you bought at bulk, right? So the cool thing about this business, this app is the main reason why I even said yes, because I just didn't feel like I had time. And I didn't feel like I had time to research it and figure it all out for anybody else. But not when you buy the drops, you don't just get drops from us, you get us. So we're right here with you. We're right here for you. I think April had said something about maybe, and she's gone now, but um, having just needing questions answered. And like, I think she was asking about her mom being on chemo or whatnot. So all those questions, if I don't know the answer, I can go and talk to one of the RNs, and or even, find out from one of the doctors what they think about those situations. There's really no prescription out there that we have found that interacts, has contraindications. So we are pretty safe with medication. Um, Even hormone replacement, you can do this with that. So incredible product. So just like Sam's or Costco, the more you buy, the bigger your discount and the bigger your profit. So for example, I just have a little graphic here showing you, like, if you ordered a 10-pack versus a 4-pack, your return on your income, which is ROI, if you're not familiar with that abbreviation, would go from 80% to 90%. If you ordered a 30-pack, your return would go to 100% because you're actually getting 15 free when you buy 30. That's just how the company has it worked out. So it costs $29.95 to get these brand partner discounts, and you get the wholesale and bulk privileges. There's also all of our products. There's the highest level of income, like with this 30-pack, you get to ultimate, which means you make 30% on um your retail profit from the get-go. So okay, April's mom is on the call. I'll get to her in a second. So there's also other ways. As long as you get 1500 PV, you get to that point and you can make the 30%. So there's an ultimate pack. If 30 boxes of drop scares you, we have the MOA, the Renew, and the drops. You get 8 cases of each, and that gives you the 1500 PV, but it's a little bit cheaper than 30 boxes of drops. Of course, your rate on your return is a little bit lower. You're only making 80% versus the 100% for the 30 box of drops. But the drops are our greatest retail profit product. But if you're just looking for this trifecta is amazing. I think I think everybody that's been on the drops more than like 6 months is probably using these three products every day. And they could probably attest to that if they were to speak up. I know Jelaine and I do. The MOA is incredible for your inflammation and like your joints and for your immune system. I just don't get sick. Then, of course, the Slenderize keeps my hormones at bay and keeps me losing weight. The Renew, I sleep like a baby. It's good for your any aging problems. That's what the Renew does. So this what these three products are about. And I just thought I would pop that in there to let you know that there are other options besides just the 30 pack of drops if you are interested. In fact, Kim, the lady that I showed you with muscular dystrophy, that you know, she's off of her her social security check. She's now working this business. This is what she sells her customers because she feels like with the inflammation and with the aging issues that they need all three of these. So she sells all them from the get-go, these three products to her all of her customers. And I just learned about this in Dallas. And so I'm now sharing this opportunity with my people because it makes sense. Um, Also, our company gives you opportunity for travel. Everything you spend, everything you earn, you get lifestyle credits. And in fact, I have earned this trip in April of 2026 to Maui. I'm pretty excited about it. And I'm on my way to earn my husband's trip also. So we're every week we're getting these lifestyle points put into our account. It's just amazing how it grows. So that's pretty exciting just to get a free, a free trip just because doing what you do every day anyway. So I'm ready to get some people started. I've got some new people on this call that you've already got started and you just want some more information. So some of you are on the call, somebody else invited you, so please get back with that person and let them know what your questions are, where you see yourself, a one, just buying retail, a two, becoming a preferred customer and getting them sent to you monthly at a 15% discount. Or if you're a three and you say, hey, I really want to get my products the cheapest I can. And I think I know a few people that might be interested in buying some products. So yes, I want to get wholesale and bulk privileges and I want to start sharing products with my friends and family. So if that's you, then definitely get with the person that you invited you here today and let's get you started. We'll get you a launch party going. We'll get you on the team and ready to make some money. So I'm just going to tell you that I'm going to pause the recording, but I'm going to answer some questions. I see some questions here in the chat. But right now, I just want to say thank you for joining me and I want to say a prayer for you. Lord Jesus, I thank you for these precious people that are on this Zoom call today and those that are listening later. Some of them are like me. They've just were at the end of their rope and just saying, God, please help me with my health. I need answers. I need a way to feel better. I'm doing everything I know to do. And if there's something out there that I don't know, then please lead me. And I pray right now, God, that you'll show those people this opportunity, if it's for them or not, because God, you are our guide. Your peace guides us. Help them to feel your peace if this is something that you want them to walk into, either for their health or their finances. I bless them all in Jesus' name. Amen. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, whether you're live on this call or you listen to the recording later. Thanks for joining me. God bless. And I'm going to stop the recording. Okay, I'm just going to show you real quick how to go into your back office. You just type in partner co and it'll ask for to sign in. You go to sign in and put in your IN number, your ID number and your password. Mine is saved in Chrome, so it's already in there. I'm going to log in. And this right here is where your customers would probably go to shop. But you don't shop here. You go back to your little hamburger up the left-hand corner and go to manage account. and make sure you are in your dashboard. Then this is how you set up your dashboard so that you can get paid. You're going to go to My Money, drop down to partner.co pay, and go there. Okay. And then where it says partner copay over here at the top, it's going to look a little different on your phone, but you're going to see this little plus sign. Open it up and make sure the e-wallet says 0. Make sure the direct deposit says 100% because we want you to get all the money the PartnerCo has deposited in your account and 0% in PartnerCo exchange. And then always go to the bottom and save that, okay? Save that and confirm that. Then, in order for you to get money in your bank account, you're going to, let me just go back one so we'll make sure you're seeing the full thing. Partner copay. And let me see if somebody's texting me that needs the information. No. So here we're going to go to Social Security number and tax ID. Well, let's go back to this one, partner copay, because you need to add your
Banking information.
bank information. Yes. So it would say direct deposit info. You click on that. You put in your bank. It's just like any other place that you're going to put in your banking, your check, your routing number, all that. And then make sure that 100% of it is going into direct deposit. It's super easy to set that up.
And may I add, oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, may I add, like, the bank that you actually bank with may be different, but as long as your account and router number shows up correctly, like we bank with PNC Bank, but when I keyed in my information, it come up Riggs. I think when I Googled it or researched it, it was Riggs
Yeah.
banking like 100
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes
don't be alarmed with that because I remember reaching out to Sister Wanda about that. And I'm like,
yeah.
this is the name of our bank.
The same thing happened with me for a while because I was with BB&T and they changed to Truist. So for a long time it would show up BB&T. So
Mm-hmm.
just make sure you save and confirm that. And then you'll add in go and add your social and your or your tax ID number, whatever you're using there. Your birth date should already be in there because when you applied. And then don't worry about a co-applicant. Like some people, their husband works with them, but I wouldn't add them in now. You might want to add them in later on, and I'll explain that to you later on. You don't need to do that right now. So that's it. That's how easy it is. You just add all that in. That way, if you have commissions coming to you, they're deposited right in your account. We get paid every Friday. So it's pretty amazing. And then on the same dashboard, your subscription manager is another place where that's where you would change your monthly subscription. Like here, I've got my subscription set up. Then it's going to come again on November 1st. Now, if I decided I wanted to change this, I'm getting renew and MOA. I would never delete it. Do not delete it because that messes up your volume. So you will go over here to this edit and edit it. So once you edit it, push on edit, then you add in the new product you want. Once you've got your new product in the cart, then you can go and edit your cart. Like for example, let's just say I added this to my cart. I would go to my cart and I would look at that, and whatever I don't want, I'm just going to delete, but don't delete the whole thing, just edit it. So I'll delete that and then continue to check out, and then it's going to say don't miss out on commissions because we all have a color week. So mine is red, and that just is so that you don't miss any commissions. That's why they give you a color. Pretty straightforward and easy. So when I'm editing it, I can also change how I'm paying for it or what, any of that as I'm editing it. If I want to change a credit card that I'm using, whatever. And then that's how easy it is. Just don't ever delete it. If I can just reiterate that, don't delete it, just edit it. Okay. I am going to, and then another thing you're going to want to know when you look at my money, the lifestyle rewards, they show you all those there. And oh, it's in Lifestyle Hub, I think is where we go now to look at our trips earning. And also the volume, where it says volume, it's going to show you, that's going to be an important part. You know, when you call me, I might say, tell me what your volume's looking like this week. And that's where you would go for that. But that's pretty easy there. And I'm just going to stop the recording and finish up this call.